for the Jets. Number 3, Ibran Villalobos. Number 5, Greg Henry. Number 6, Jonathan Garcia. Number 7, Eduardo Dos Santos. Number 8, Cameron Schroeder. Number 9, Gabriel Diaz Giuliani. Number 11, Kei Nagakua. Number 12, in goal, Francisco Pinochet. Number 14, Tomas Melon. Number 17, Daike Okada. And number 19, Yosuke Ono. Coach of Newman is Victor Dominguez. He's assisted by Paulo Villalobos and Victor Machado.
With 71 saves.
Over now midfield, switching to the near side. As numbers a little hard to read for Newman, but Jonathan Garcia with it. As he moves it towards the back. Have an opportunity here early, and this one in the box, headed by Newman, picked up.
For Newman, a lot of experience, mostly upper class from the GAC teams. You see that Forte is just so talented and so well coached and playing just very well. And then you can see Rogers, I think, that is also doing that, is talented and coached well and playing great soccer. And I think they're a team that if they can get past Newman, they can make a serious threat on the Tigers in the GAC final, of course.
To the 18 and then kicked away by Roger State. Ball's up in the air as the Newman Jet is down on the turf. Opportunity once again for Roger State. Inside the box, and Pinochet.
As a center back, he's 6'2", so it's really hard to get past those big figures.
This ball is low, and another ball in the box, lowered, and Newman gets ahead on it, and another one. Roger State trying to control the pace of the offense. Another shot taken, but it is going to be another. To the near side, now the middle of the field. Trying to find somebody. State where they had the goal and then a set piece. Newman gave up the goal in the later half of that game. Another touch. Not a whole lot of possession, really. It's just been a fight for pushing the ball forward. Only one shot opportunity, and that was Roger State. An opportunity and going to kick it away.
An excellent defender. They're not over the line, but they're aggressive, and they just make sure that Rogers are being frustrated in the midfield, and they can take advantage of that with counterattacks.
The speed to find the feet of Fletcher. Another touch finds the foot of Ashton Medina in the box. Another opportunity. Shot taken, and it's right over the net.
On goal from either.
Gustavo Diaz Giuliani.
Ball in the middle of the field, headed by Roger State. And the flag was up and then taken down. Ball in the box now as it's kicked towards the keeper. And, well, in the way that they're kind towards the near side. Another ball into the box. An opportunity deflected. Throw in near side from Caleb Trussell. Or excuse me, Jonathan Garcia.
Over 60 players, so they might be able to create contact with this one.
That they do as Newman gets a header by their defensive back. This one booted in, but headed away. Newman just going right by their teammate. Shot taken, deflected, and the opportunity is wasted as a missed hit. And now Louis Bassett, who's pretty fast on the near side. He's got nobody but himself and two players. No foul call in the box as he gets double teamed and shoved over. Fall season. Saturday, but Rogers State won in PKs 4-3 after a 2-2 tie with 4 days
of the conference tournament. I think they made a lot of
in. Score, Rogers State. Hit to Louis Bassett. Bassett far side, crosses it, no one's home. Could have taken it by for Rogers State, did a good job. As the ball finds Malone.
You know, Newman did better
Of his career as a defender. Shot attempt, and it goes over.
and they need to get back to what they did before and keep making threats.
Ball up into the near side. A touch for Rogers State. A challenge won by Lawson Forward. And Newman now with it. Artur Caval sends it far side. This ball in the air, an opportunity, and punched away by Pinochet.
I see Rogers State, they're
Challenge.
still trying to create that chaos in the Newman form. And they just, with the high pressure right now.
Another shot, and this is wide. Are they going to beat Carvalho? And no, they are not. He's going to hit the ball. Wanted a handball, not going to call it. And a header finds.
When Rogers State came to Hayes last, and he was perhaps their most consistent player, just everywhere. All-around player.
Ball in the middle.
Massive altercation and fouls, because for them it
The
means,
midfield if he wants it. But instead he's looking for the 1-2 touch, but instead stolen away by Cameron Schroeder of Newman. Or excuse me, that's Jonathan Garcia. The 6 and 8 look exactly the same.
just couldn't get the angle to control it. Newman is trying. They came back to what they did early in the game before the goal, and maybe they can create something before the first half is done.
Pass to the far side. Cross headed away by Rogers State in the box. And Louis. Cross. This is very far back post headed. Newman there, and then booted away by Rogers State. Another header by Tomas Melon. Yosuke Ono finding a teammate in the midfield. That's Diaz Giuliani. Far side. Taking his time. Now making a move. Cutting to the end line. And headed away by Artur Caval. A one-on-one race. .450 to go. Only goal scored here is the 22nd minute goal by Fletcher. Far side attack for Newman. Pass in the box near side for Oliver Hemlin. Hemlin trying to find a opportunity in the box and couldn't get it through the double team. Now in the middle of the pitch, an opportunity for Newman. Far side, cross into the box. Kicked away by a Hill. Play back to Pinochet. 2:15 now left on the clock here in this first half. Ball is headed. Now a fight for possession. Through ball, far side. Ball back to the near side as they try and pass it off. Roger State recovers with Preston Watkins. Ball to the far side. Now inside the box, cross, and it is deflected by Roger State. Kicked out, a header. An opportunity to get this one still here in this first half. Pinochet puts it near the box. It's headed around.
7, 6, 5.
Now right outside the box, a shot taken, and it's wide right.
Very hard for Newman to get past those players.
Diaz Giuliani setting us up for the second half as this ball goes to the far side. Throw in headed by Diaz Giuliani.
He only chose 4 players.
And it'll be, I believe, crossed into the box, punched away by Kendall. Diaz Giuliani didn't want to challenge Artur Caval, the captain of the Hillcat.
Call. Either way, there was a player on the ground, but here's a mistake.
Bassett sends it to the goal. The defensive front of Newman, and it'll to the defensive line. It goes to the far side. By Pinochet.
Substitutions also, but then they will be able to create, that wave of attacks from Rogers is not going to last all game. So if Newman holds them off, it could be an advantage for them trying to go full.
Send it right to the defense and then back to a teammate in Lawson Ford. Ford finds Bassett, and it's deflected. Carvalho with another opportunity. Can he beat the goalkeeper? And Ebron Villalobos trying to find Diaz Giuliani. He finds him at the foot. Cross into the box. Headed. It's in! Score! Lobbying of fouls and everything. Just play through and play hard. Because at this point in the season,
those teams
this
do
one
that.
goes.
They play aggressively. They go at each other. I think the referee is also doing a fine job letting the game play off its own. No calls, no unnecessary calls, excuse me. And so the game really plays on, and now we have a really open match because that goal from Newman opened up the
Newman wanting a foul, and no call is going to be called. Now near side challenge, won by Newman. Taking it as the center back, trying to work his way, crossing it into the box, kicked away, up in the air, a challenge, but Louis Bassett finds it, trying to work against 2 Newman Jets, and he'll get it taken away. Shot blocked by Bassett.
I wonder if we'll have an opportunity to review challenge in the box there.
Oliver Hamlin, this one go take it for the Hillcats. This one sailed over. Header by Rogers State. Another one, a near number shot 14 in Grayson Horsley. Horsley makes a move, cross into the box. Hamlin going to take it. Backside, headed, and this is going to be wide.
Back to the far side for Rogers State. Trying to go on the backside of the box. And shot taken! Goal scored by number 14.
Rogers State and then get on the counter-attack. So yes, a counter-attack can create a difference. A set piece can create a goal. You can never know. It's a lot of time to play.
Rogers State goal was number 8, Brandon O'Rourke.
Pass.
Keep the game
through ball
in order to have a chance for any of the teams to keep creating opportunities.
Newman kicked it into the box, but headed away by Horsley, who just scored the goal in the 65th minute of the match. Ball up in the air and taking it out of the deep into the box. An attempt
Game of the
for
season. If you're trying
Rogers.
to make it to the NCAA tournament, you absolutely have to win this game. They have to find a way. There's no other option for them. That's a playoff.
A pass back to Pinochet. And
Bassett is a first-team GAC this year. Goal, 6 assists this season. He's been very influential, and you can see today he's just all over the place, making contact every time.
Shot taken. It's
in. Goal by Newman. You know, down the road with this head coach in Dominguez, who's really doing a nice job.
Bassett crosses off
But here in the second, we get so much more action.
Cross, this one short-headed right to the keeper. And then he became a head coach assistant coach for Rogers State. Had 4 back-to-back GAC tournament appearances. This is now going to be his 5th as a coach, now first in his tenure after Derek Larkin moved to the athletic department, as Horsley with the rock moves it to his defender, now back to the near side. A touch for Sam Ryder. Ryder goes back to his defender, and Brandon O'Rourke was. Far side for Newman. Beats the defender, trying to cross it. Does so, and it's right at the hand. Now back to the center, near side. An opportunity for Newman. A good run by Kei Nagakura, and a shot taken, it's short. An opportunity for Rogers State taken away. It'll be a throw-in instead. A foul's going to be called, and another set piece for Rogers State. Ball booted into the box. Headed up in the air by Newman. Side, and no one. Back to Artur Caval. And Tom Dixon in a couple minutes, so he'll check in on the next dead ball. Ball stolen away as this one booted forward. And a bad touch by Pinochet. And Bassett trying to beat Pinochet. Bassett in the box, backside, no one's there.
Good attempt. I mean, a big mistake by Pinochet. Lucky for him, he was able to recover and make a deflection again, so Rogers State wasn't able to punish him for that mistake. But Newman is getting away.
Trying to get that, 10 spot if they can. But we'll have to see what the selection show gives them as ball to the outside, across back in, far side of the box, an opportunity. And a foul is going to be called on Rogers State. A through ball far side, coming out is Artur Caval for the defense. And both coming in is Dick. Far side ball headed away. On the bottom side of the bracket, that's where you exactly want to be. You want to stay away from Fort Hays State if you can until the quarterfinals to send yourself to the Final Four. And you don't want to play against your conference rival who you've just played against. And then not only that, but you played them 3 times this season. So you're trying to avoid one of the best in the nation. Back on the near side. Shot blocked, but it's up in the air. It'll roll out of the... Now Newman sending it to the far side. Deflection. Throw in. Header away from Rogers State. Hebron Villalobos from deep, and this is over. Rolls over the ball now. Finds a teammate in the center of the field. 2-touch, now back to the far side. A shot attempt off of the crossbar.
Rogers State used more substitutions than Newman. We'll see what are the fatigue levels with both teams, right? Oh no.
Rogers State moves in their white kits from right to left, as Newman will move left to right in their red kits.
Everything can happen.
This is on the back side, and no one on the front for Rogers State. Want to win this one, but someone has to put the golden goal away. throw off the Newman jet. Diaz Giuliani looked like him, but deflected.
Yeah, and some of the players a lot, 8 players for Fortes that both of those teams go to overtime. Doesn't matter who wins, because already this is the late game and they get less recovery. And now they need to play an extra 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes here if overtime goes to full time. And so there's a lot of fatigue involved, and those players are putting everything they have on the pitch.
The ball was centered into the box, but taken away by Rogers State. A cross, and it was not there. Backside, headed away by Rogers State. Louis Bassett takes a touch. Passes it to a teammate who looks to take it to the center side, switching it to the near side. He's got a man. Does he connect with him? He does on the through ball, and it's kicked away instead. Well, and not only that, but by seeding, the number 3 team taking on the number 2 team, they are 2-4. Newman could be the 3rd team ever. First GAC conference tournament win ever for program history. Fight for the ball across by number 8 in Brandon O'Rourke. Ball to the far side. Horsley with it. Tries and beats his defender to the out. Something. It's inside the box and no call by the referee. We do have VAR, but nothing is going to be called. As
I think
No, they made a run. They won. They won 2.
Oh, excuse me.
And then they lost to McKendree.
Excuse me, that is correct. But this year you look at the scores from tonight and you see Maryville that won against Rock.
And determined to figure this out tonight, as both teams really needing the score. 43 seconds left in overtime. A bad throw-in for Rogers State. Pinochet with it. Semifinal night semifinal night is game number 2. Needs a standstill, more of a shootout more than anything. Both teams really bringing it all. It's just the offensive firepower at certain times have been really overpowering the goalkeepers.
Yeah, 16 shots for Rogers, 10 on goal, and then 14 shots, 6 on goal for Newman.
Newman taking a steal of the ball, goes to the near side, passing it around is Villalobos. Now a through ball to the far side.
But I would say that it doesn't matter at all if they lose in the first or second. Bigger than what it is right now, and this is where they will measure their success this season.
Louis Bassett fights for it, and it'll be a spot foul right on the outside. Of opportunities and great moments between the 2 keepers today in Jackson Kendall and Francisco Pinochet. This ball in the box, headed away by Gregory Henry. Both all GAC honorable players this season. Kendall, 2nd team. Bassett had an opportunity, and then it goes out.
Probably going to go for the cross.
A high cross, deep shot over the crossbar.
But yeah, I mean, Newman has the chance to do something very special for their program.
Header back to the backside, a touch by Bassett. Into the box, up in the air. This ball headed in, and it is punched away by Pinochet. And a block by the defense. Another opportunity. Rogers State, another shot, and it's on 13. Across.
Headed.
He goes left.
Hamlin didn't work for him this time.
Can he put it in the back of the net? Saved!
If Rogers can capitalize on this
Only
one,
a freshman. Can he deliver? He does! A nice little his attempt goes left.
¿Coincidencia?
And
¡No
it's
lo
a
creo!
From Coker University.
Hakuna Matata. Pero aprendí una lección importante. No puedes contar con nadie, en especial con tus héroes.